Attention, attention.
My name is Wale, an engineer here at WebLogic. So I'm going to.
There's an old stream playing in the background.
Oh snap! My bad.
You are live, though.
Oh yeah, sorry. Welcome everyone to Devil's Playground Manchester. Apologies for the delay. We had a small hiccup due to the network, in quotation. Yeah. So first of all, I need to talk to you about emergency exits. You just have to go down the hall straight, and that's it. And meeting point is by the car park, and toilet is literally outside of this door on your left. So for gents and female, and yeah. Other than that, I think I've mentioned everything else that needs to be said. And why are we here today? Actually, it's for Kishore. He's going to introduce himself and what it's about, what he is going to introduce you to, which is Atlantis, working with Terraform. So, come on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Wade. Yeah, thank you, Will. Good evening and good afternoon, everybody. Welcoming to the Global Logic DevOps Playground session. Thanks for joining us today. And today we are going to discuss about Atlantis. Let me introduce myself. So I'm Kishore, and I'm having 17 years of experience. And I joined Global Logic last year, and working in DevOps Playground and DevOps sessions, and as a DevOps engineer. And so today we are going to discuss about how Atlantis works. So what is Atlantis? How Atlantis is going to be deployed into the EC2 instance, and what are the Atlantis plan and apply commands, how it works. So how we are going to test those commands using Atlantis. Yeah. So let me explain about Atlantis. What is Atlantis? So Atlantis is an automation tool. So it is designed for Terraform workspaces to automate managing infrastructure easy to and efficient way, and also it's a self-hosted, and that means so it interacts with any repositories, GitHub or GitLab, Bitbucket, using webhooks. So that is way we can apply Terraform plan, and once you apply the Terraform plan, you will see the output in the pull request. So based on that, you will take a decision whether you are going to deploy into any other environment, either staging or production in any other environments like that. So this is Atlantis. Hope you guys are following, right? So if you have any idea about Atlantis, have you guys used before? So maybe if you have any knowledge on Terraform, so you will get some idea. So that is also help us. So anyway, that's fine. So we are going to learn how we are going to use these things, what is the advantages. And coming to why we go for Atlantis. So normally, if you see in Terraform, so we have any team in any organization, someone is working on a DevOps area. So if you are using Terraform, so they want to see the plan. So it is very difficult. So what the developer is changing. So developer can see easily what he is doing in his laptop, but outside it is very difficult. Another team member, if he wants to see so what the resources he is going to execute, then it's a little bit difficult. So normally there is a remote backend, so we can go and see in Terraform AWS S3 bucket, so that remote backend, and each and every time the developer has to go and see so what he is going to execute. So that is the way Atlantis has come up. So we can use Atlantis to integrate to see like everything. So whenever you apply a plan, so you can see in the web page itself and even repository side as well. So that's how other developers, other team members can see and take a decision to approve the pull request and to deploy another environment. So that is one of the best feature. And I can say there are best practices as well. See, for example, if you are working in any organization, so the most priority thing is so security. So here using Atlantis, you can enhance the security using authorization, authentication, and sensitive information like encrypting the sensitive information. These things will help with Atlantis, and also support multiple environments. So normally in any organization, any project, for example, if you are working on any project, so we have a development and staging production environments. So each environment considered as one of the workspace in Atlantis, and it supports. So individually you can work and streamline your process. So that is one of the best feature in Atlantis. Yeah. Going to next slide. Yeah. So how Atlantis works. So we have 4 best features in Atlantis: locking, auto merging, and auto planning, security. So if you consider locking, so any Terraform, like if you apply, so normally the consistency and randomly it prevents, so to avoid that things, we can use the locking mechanism. And also auto merging. So if you enable auto merging in Atlantis, so automatically the plan will be displayed into the pull request. And auto planning. So auto planning is one of the best feature. It communicates like remotely to all the users and all the developers to view and approve the plan. And as I mentioned earlier, like a security, so one of the best feature in Atlantis. So using authorization and authentication methods. And also if you are using Azure DevOps, so you can define even password related things as a user based password. So that is one more best thing in Atlantis. So moving to next slide. So we integrate most of the things with webhooks. So why we need webhooks? Webhooks plays a crucial role enabling communication between Terraform and version control systems. So that's why we required webhooks. And and it supports multiple event types as well. So real-time notifications. For example, in a Slack, so it will send messages based on events and action. So all the messages will be triggered via webhook. So moving to next slide. So this is the exact flow diagram how Atlantis works here. If you see, so whenever you create a pull request, so Terraform will works backend, so and it generates the code and it works as usually. So when code is pushed to any repository, either GitHub or Bitbucket or GitLab via webhook, so it pulls the request to view the users in the sense, in your team members, developers, anyone can in your organization, and they will decide whether we need to deploy or not. So based on that, so finally the merge request will happen. Moving to next slide. So this is the flow diagram, what we are going to do today. So this is the session and how we are going to implement. So we have a Terraform, using Terraform, so we deployed EC2 as well as on EC2 we have installed GitLab and Atlantis. So once we install, we have enabled communication between webhook through the GitLab repository. So we create the pull request for any changes. So that's how our session will work today. So moving to next slide. So Atlantis AML. So what is Atlantis AML? So in Atlantis AML, actually, this is the customized file. So if you want to define your streams, like environments or any functions, if you want to customize, so it will work as a we can define in AML file. So and also we can define version systems. So the version system is communication between your projects in between dev or staging or production. So that's how Atlantis AML will work. So moving to next slide. So how we are setting up Terraform. So I already discussed. So we used for Terraform for this entire demo. So our Terraform state files will be supported and then located in our local system. Local system in the sense, so we installed Terraform, in Atlantis and all in EC2 instance. So we can consider EC2 as our local system for this demo, and the files will be stored in EC2 instance locally. Yes. Moving to next slide. Yeah. So we used a script to install our services EC2 instant, and it has been using these commands. So you can see that in the diagram, in the screenshot. So creating Docker file, all the instructions will apply to Atlantis. I think this is the lab time. So you have any questions as of now? Hope you guys are following, I guess. Any questions? Or? Yep. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, if you go to, yeah.
So you can see what's on the screen.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So, we have to do
Metering, okay.
So no battery is display.
A display, yes, yeah.
And then you go to
Somewhere else, yeah. Here.
no, it's not.
No, this one display, present display. Yeah.
No, it's mirror. You have to go to mirror. So this is your present one.
Yeah.
And then arrange in.
Oh, this one, yeah. Mirror, yeah. Yep.
So now.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the confusion. Thanks for the disturbance. Sorry for the disturbance. So once you click on Lab DevOps Playground, so you will reach this page. So just enter your name, you will get all the details like this for our demo session. Hope you are in the same page. So you got the details or still? Okay. Yeah, we can wait for 2 more minutes for online people.
If anyone is stuck in the office, just raise your hand. We'll come help you. Need help?
We're not even started.
Oh, no, but then some people get stuck on getting them out. So.
Yep. So I hope everyone on the same page. So we can connect to the session using Atlantis. Just if you can, for README, you can go through the GitHub as well. You can just click on this, so you can follow the same. So for Atlantis service, you can click on terminal 1. So this is also for the same password. Yep, here you go. So as I mentioned earlier, so we have configured and installed Atlantis and GitLab in 2 different EC2 instances. So all the commands will be performed in Atlantis server. I think, yeah, 1 second. So yeah, you can go to, if you are following the README file, you will get the GitLab credentials in GitLab cred.doc text file. So grab those details from for Atlantis servers, we have to pull the details from Terraform Atlantis instance text. 1 second, yeah. Yeah, click on this. Okay, you can see see the details here. Atlantis server deleted. Click this one. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, go back. Yeah. Click this terminal. So this is our Atlantis server. So we are going to perform all the commands, and most of the time we are going to work here in our lab session. So to connect GitLab, as I mentioned, you can go to Atlantis. You will get a GitLab credential text file, all the details. Expand this one. You will see here. User should be root. Copy this password. Sorry, 1 second. Yep. Yeah, here you go. So once you connect to the GitLab, so then we'll start creating repository to demonstrate our work. So click create a new repository. Choose a blank project. Define whatever the name if you want. So any name, that's fine. So you can define. So make sure, so it should be like a root user always. And the remaining things like keep it as it is, and click create project. So this repository, so we are going to upload all our files, and we'll try to generate our plan and apply. So that's how it is going to work. And follow. I think you guys are following the same like README. So we have a step by step. So once you create the repository, we need to create an access token to communicate with Atlantis. So go to the settings, click access tokens. So you will see this page. So here you can add a new token. Click add a new token. Token name should be anything. You can define any name for this token, but make sure role should be developer role. So it depends. Like if you are a developer, give developer role. But most of the time, if you are working on GitLab, better to give developer role. So it has all read and write permission. So choose API. So this will grant for your project all read and write access. Then click create project. So you have to copy this token and keep it somewhere. So we are going to use this as an environment variable. Yeah, you can save it somewhere. That will help for you. So once you created the token, so we have to create a webhook as well. But in this scenario, we are not going to use all these steps. So whenever you guys are working individually in your local system, so maybe in one single server, you can go and use these steps. But anyhow, for hands-on, just follow the same steps. It is not going to impact anything. Yeah. Before creating webhooks, you have to go down. You will see the admin area here. Click on admin area. Click on settings. You will see the network. Click on network. So here you have to select expand the outbound request. If you see, I mean, this should be check-in. So use this one. Allow request to the local network from webhooks and integrations. This will help you the local communication between your GitLab and Atlantis. So that is why we need to enable. But in our scenario, I mean, Atlantis is in different EC2 server. So whenever both Atlantis and GitLab is in same EC2 instance, so then choose this one. To understand, I mean, so I'm demonstrating here. So you can also follow the same thing, but it is not a problem. So just click on Save Changes. So come back to our repository settings. So just go to the project and you will see our project settings. Click on settings, go to the webhooks, click on add new webhook. So here you have to give your Atlantis server details, so that you will go to the Atlantis text file. Yeah, copy this one. Hope you guys are following, right? I mean, if I'm too fast, yeah, please let me know. Yeah, just define this URL and give name anything. So that's up to you. Give any name. Even it's optional. I mean, if you don't want to give, that is fine. If you see, I mean, whenever we are creating access token, it is auto-generated. But here for webhooks, we have to define our own password. So give any password which is rememberable, and yeah, make a note of it. And choose these options: push events and comments and merge request as well. So whenever you update, create a merge, so the plan will be updated. So that's why we have to choose these options. And make sure SSL verification should be enabled all the time. Click add webhook. Yeah, and also, I mean, so make a note of it, whatever the password you have created, generated for webhook configuration. So we are going to use this in the for webhook exports, creating, I mean, whenever we are running Docker. So now we can export all of them in one shot. So go to Atlantis server. Yeah, go to Atlantis server. Export all the variables. So first export token. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Because you're on line 3.
Yeah.
If you scroll up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Once you can check whether you have exported properly or not using echo command. The same way you can export webhook password as well. So I think you guys remember, right? Whenever you are creating webhook password, just export that password. And also you have to export repo URL as well. Whenever you are exporting repo URL, it should not contain any HTTP, just a plain Atlantis server details. So you will get those details. So just copy this one, maybe, yeah. So you have to remove HTTP. You should not use any HTTP related stuff for, especially for a repo URL. So at the same way, you have to export hostname as well. For hostname, we required HTTP. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I missed. Yeah, yeah, yep. Thank you. Yeah. So once you export all the environment variables, so you can try to execute Docker. So I think, so we have a Docker image already. It is available in home directory, working directory. You can switch to working directory. And try to build an image, Docker image for Atlantis. So here you have to give Atlantis password. Once Docker image builds, so then try to execute Docker command. To run the Docker command, follow this command. So here actually we are using a port 4000 is a port for our Docker Atlantis. Try to run Docker, copy this command. Hope you guys are following, right? I mean, so all the commands should be performed in Atlantis server, not in the other GitLab server. So make sure to follow the Atlantis server. Just follow the, our README, and if you have any doubts, so please let us know. So most of the commands, we are not going to touch any GitLab server. So we are using all the time Atlantis. Yeah. So you will see, like, so whenever you connect to the server, it should be in Atlantis, yeah. So here, as I mentioned, yeah. So it's clear, right? Okay, yeah, fine, yeah. Okay, then execute this command, docker, run the docker run command. So our Atlantis is created and it is running. Just you can check. Yep, it is up and it is starting. So now you can connect to the Atlantis server using the port 4000. So you will get Atlantis server details here. Click on this link. So this is Atlantis server. So now you can see the Atlantis web page. I think you guys are following, right? So once you reach this step, so we'll perform like interact with GitLab. So to communicate our repository, how to execute commands, Atlantis commands to view our output. As I mentioned earlier, so we haven't installed in the same server both Atlantis and GitLab. We have installed in different servers. So we don't require to perform, but anyhow, I will demonstrate these things. So how to edit and provide the access if you are installed in the same server. So then we need to perform all these steps. If you want, you can skip. There is no problem. From 3.13 to 3.17, not required in this lab because we are using some kind of fake resources, resource providers, especially for this lab. So it is not required to communicate with any AWS access keys or anything. But understanding, just I'm go through one more time how to do this one. So you will get some hands-on. Whenever you are working in your home, your local laptop, so you will get some idea. So go to your Atlantis server. Yeah, just execute this command to grab password details. So use this access secret key and access key ID to connect AWS, but here we are not going to connect any AWS as I mentioned. So we are using fake provider details, so we don't require this one to understand. So I am demonstrating this one. Keep it in somewhere, maybe if you required, otherwise I mean we don't really require these things. So just go to next command to execute the Docker command. So it is already running Docker. So whenever it is running Docker, so you can use this execute command to update any commands inside the Docker. So now we are inside the Docker. So copy this. So here you need to update if you are using your any AWS or any other providers, but we are not performing anything here. We are not using AWS. So just come out. I think we are ready to test our Atlantis. So moving to testing area. And again, yeah, Terraform token we need to update. So this Terraform token you will get it from, click Terraform token. This is required. So whenever you are executing your test results, you can define this one as a Terraform variable section. I will show you where we need to update this one. Go to your repository, GitLab repository. So to perform anything, so we need to create a branch first. Try to create a new branch. So define your branch name. Just I'm giving testing branch. Create a branch. So here you need to create new file. So define main.tf. As I mentioned, so go to and you will copy that. So you will see the test Atlantis. Copy this code. Update here. Just commit the changes. go to your branch, add one more file, it's your Terraform variables. So here you need to copy the token from Terraform token. So just update the comments, click commit, give commit messages. Commit changes. Either way you can copy or you can directly upload, either any way you just uploading method also I will show you. Go here, drag and drop, or you can choose the folder where you have. Yeah, this way also you can copy, upload the file. Yeah, sorry, it is already there. So at the same time, so you can once you copy or upload your testing files, so we can create a merge request. Try to create a merge request. Hope, I think you have any doubts or you guys are following. Yep. Okay, yep. So once you create a merge request, so you can see the activity window, in repository. Yep. So enter Atlantis plan. Comment it. You will see it is responding. So it is communicating with Atlantis, and you can see here, see the plan details now. So this is what I was explaining before. So the difference between Terraform and Atlantis. So you can view all the details. So yeah, I think we need to update provider token. 1 second.
Is that missing the speech marks?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the code I have been written wrongly. So just I think we need to remove that. 1 second, let me upload.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for my language. I just forgot to add another file to the provider file. So it's this one. It's the I've added this file over Sorry. Is it this one? This one? Yeah,
So we need to give. Yeah. Yeah. Edit, yeah. So yeah, I have to define codes.
I added a file instead of a folder.
Just commit the changes. Go to merge request now. Click on merge request. Click here. The comment section, you will see the activity page. So now try to, you will see the plan. See now automatically it is picked up. You will see the output. So the same way you can refresh the page, web page, Atlantis web page. You will see the plan here as well. So we seen the difference, so whenever you update anything, it is automatically picking the plan details and displaying. So let me try to apply. So all the changes we are performing in GitLab repository via pull request. So try to apply as well. Just comment out. It is responding and you can see these eyes. So if it is responding means, immediately you can see this. Yeah, now you can see the output. This output is like a repository side. It's added. All the 5 resources has been added. You can go and check in Atlantis as well. Refresh the Atlantis web page. I hope you guys are following README and see the apply details as well. This is, so everyone can see directly in GitHub repository as well as Atlantis web page. So that is why we need Atlantis to automate our Terraform workspaces. So as I mentioned, so if you want to work with multiple workspaces, so you can define Atlantis YAML file. So this YAML file should be upload into your GitLab. Go to your branch, testing branch. So hope you guys are following, right? So now we are testing on multi-branch related. So copy this file or you can upload. So the Atlantis YAML file will be available in under testing Atlantis folder. Either you can copy or you can upload. So now we are going to test using a flag like a W flag, -W flag. So copy this command and try to test it out. Go to merge request. Click on comment section, go to the just update here. Click comment. So now it is switched to your development environment workspace. You can see output here. So everything you are going to perform in dev environment, development workspace, and at the same time you can see in Atlantis as well. See, this has been logged now. So before it was a default workspace, now it switched to dev environment. So if you want to switch to production, so the same way you can execute the command using -p. Yeah, comment out. I mean, now we are switching to production environment. See the output. So, and go to Atlantis web page as well. Refresh it. So now see it's logged. The production environment is logged. Whatever you are working, so executing. So you will be executing here. If you want to unlock, you can do it directly here. So this way you can unlock it, or we have a commands for unlock as well. So you can execute in repository as well using Atlantis unlock. Any questions as of now? I mean, I think you guys are following. Follow the README as well. So we have a step-by-step steps, detailed steps we have. Sorry for So once you perform everything, like I mean your pull request, so finally you have to delete your resources To delete our resources, you can apply destroy command as well. So we have a destroy command. So execute this one.
Can you show us your YAML file again, please?
Yep.
Apparently there's discrepancy. Is that the one you use?
Yes, the same one. Let me explain about this YAML file. See, we haven't enabled auto plan here. We enabled only auto merge. So only auto merge will happen in this demo, but you will see auto plan error. I mean, whenever you are because we disabled auto plan details.
Apparently you're using a different YAML to what they all have on in the README file.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The README works. The one in the VS Code doesn't.
Oh yeah, I think
You made changes to it after?
I think we missed it and changed it to the one. So actually we tried to enable that script, like a script in that YAML, right? So we tested out, yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, you guys, we can follow the README file, yeah. I think if it is working, fine, yeah. Yeah, thank you. So we'll move on to the final step. It's a destroy. So whenever you execute any commands, so finally you need to destroy. Make sure that whenever you are destroying, so you have to thoroughly check whether you are in a production environment or whether you required these details or not. So after that you can try to execute, but anyway first we are going to demonstrate plan details. So just to see the plan. So it is responding. I think, yeah, we were in a development project. I think we need to unlock development project first. So then all stuff we have performed in default workspace. So that is why it is not showing anything. So unlock development workspace. I think something went wrong here. 1 second. I think try to, yeah, 1 second, yeah. Let me delete this one. I think it is causing some issues. Yeah, go to merge request. Yeah, you can see the plan now. Comment it, yep. Yeah, you can see the destroy plan now. So I mean, you should not merge. I mean, if you merge, so it will release the log. Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But my plan was, I think, did you copy that? Yes. That's what I've got. Have you added that file already? Yes, I've got. Those four.
Did you add that straight into main or into?
No, I did a branch, but I haven't done.
Have you done the plan dash dev yet?
Yeah.
Succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the plan like
I've only got 2, so.
changes. I think we need to,
So this
before destroy, so it has been removed actually. So we need to perform Atlantis plan again. So then so once you, I mean, if you unlock that, the logs will be, the stateful logs will be removed. So then again you have to initiate for plan. You will see the plan. Let's try to apply and then delete it. You can check one time. See the apply. Yeah, it has been added. Now try to execute destroy command, destroy plan. See, now it is interacting with Atlantis services. See the destroy plan. So you will see these 5 resources going to be destroyed. Yeah, you can see in the Atlantis web page as well. See the plan. Yep. So are you guys ready to destroy all the resources, whatever we have performed now?
my destroy plan doesn't.
No, it is, yeah, okay.
It says run plan for 0 projects.
Oh, that's why, that's what I mean. Some destruction happened that with that Atlantis file. So YAML file. So again, you have to initiate plan, then try to execute. You will be in the track.
So do you want him to apply again?
Yeah, apply. Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Plan, and yeah, just give a plan and yeah,
I've done plan apply.
yeah.
And then try to do destroy.
Destroy, yes,
and
yeah.
it's saying 0. Have you changed branch because they have now that
Yeah, I think.
you have different.
So again, you have to go to the testing branch. You have to create a branch. So whatever you are performing, first you have to create a branch. So in the testing branch, you have to perform all these things. So not in the main repository.
Yeah, I've not done it in main one. So in the branch. Yeah, so the branch is fine, but the YAML file allows you to have different workspaces.
Workspaces, yes, yeah.
So now you have to whatever workspace you're in, you have to start processing it basically. Whatever you had before won't be the same.
So we were in before default workspace.
Yeah.
So that is why we were executing all those things. Whenever we added Atlantis YAML file with the different dev and production workspaces, So we switch it to production and dev. So that is why the distraction happened. So again you have to come back to the default workspace, then try to execute plan and apply. So
Do we do Atlantis apply at any time or not?
first you have to initiate plan. Until unless if you are not switching to any other workspace, then you are fine. If you are switching to other workspace, then you have to initiate a plan again.
Yeah, that's what I did. I've done plan, but do we apply at any time or?
Yeah, yes, yeah, you can apply. Yeah,
It's not on the README.
yeah. Yeah. So you are back to the track, right? So,
So, yeah, he's got it right, but it's just the README wasn't clear. The README didn't say when it gets to destroy. It doesn't say
okay.
W dev. So you have to. That's what you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are you guys good?
I'm trying to run a
So if you guys are okay, so we'll perform test drive plan. So yeah,
doesn't have any
finally.
apply instructions. That's the thing. Yeah.
There was not that.
Was it?
There was. I'm pretty sure there's not that.
Oh wait, no, I think there was a missing.
Yeah.
This is why he expects you guys to, figure it out. Because I
Yes.
haven't paid much attention, so you should know it.
Yeah, so
Yep, he figured it out.
so after Atlantis plan WDEF, you need to do Atlantis apply again.
Oh, is
But
that?
he's done it.
And then
Yeah, you have to initiate first plan, then apply. Yeah.
The README didn't have the apply.
Oh, I think we missed it. Yep.
ignore that one and do that one.
Or do you destroy one?
Yeah, and replace dir with dev.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are good to go. So destroy the resources. Yep.
Dash WDEV.
Dash W.
Yeah.
You will see it's responding, Atlantis services, and see the output.
Merging failed. Oh, is that not?
I'm assuming it's disabled.
So it has been destroyed. All the 5 resources has been destroyed. The same you can see it in Atlantis web page as well. Yep. So we destroyed resources successfully, and hope you guys are enjoyed. So maybe you can try to execute in our local system as well. So copying the code and execute in your local system. So we have any other questions? Okay, okay then, yeah. Yeah, Hung, Vincent, do you have any other questions or anything? You got stuck? Okay, no worries, yeah, yeah.
Have you been able to destroy?
Yeah.
Let me see if anybody online as well. Online is a bit delayed. same YAML issue as well, but
Oh, okay, fine, yeah.
Yeah, they look like they got through it.
yeah. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, don't do that.
Don't use
No, because I was doing this.
Smack the micro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have any questions? I mean, even online. So maybe here.
Okay.
Hope you guys are enjoyed.
We have one question.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry, can you? Am I live? Oh, sorry. It says here, why would I use Atlantis over Terraform Cloud?
Terraform Cloud.
Yeah, or Terraform Enterprise.
So-
Why should I use Atlantis? That's what it's asking.
So that's what I mean. As I mentioned earlier, so it's a visibility to approve via pull request. So whenever you do the pull request, so you will see the plan on the pull request itself. So no need to go and see in Terraform Cloud inside anything. So we can see it is visible in plan details in the web page itself, either web page or an Atlantis web page or in a repository side, pull request side.
Okay, thank you. There's another question.
Yeah.
It's in regards to token. The person is asking if, so in this case, the provider token, we had to put it in. Is there a way of us adding giving Atlantis or anywhere the provider token where it's not, you're not able to see that? So
Yeah, actually the token, so as we created as a fake resources here, so that is why we generated the token. So normally if you are connecting AWS or Azure, GCP, you have a separate access key ID, secret access key. Those details you have to update in your Docker file. So then you will interact with the cloud provider. So
okay. So you're saying that they should inject the token inside the Docker file?
Yeah, Docker file, yeah.
Okay.
So we used as a Docker image, so to run our Atlantis here. So that is why you need to update in a Docker image.
Okay. No questions at this moment for now. We're just giving the two gentlemen at the back some more time.
Yeah.
So when they finish looking around and
that's fine, yeah.
finish the code, then hopefully maybe we'll get some more questions. So we'll give it some time. In the meantime, you can carry on talking if you have anything else.
Yeah. So it's a very interesting. So that's what I say. Atlantis, if you are using in your organization, and it will be helpful, especially when you are using infrastructure code Terraform. So that is very useful.
There is another question here.
Yeah, sure.
Does it have enterprise version as well?
Atlantis enterprise version.
Yeah. Is there an enterprise version?
Yeah, it is there, I guess. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Enterprise or Atlantis? Just Atlantis or enterprise, I mean?
Atlantis as in paid version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we have that option as well. Same like Terraform, how we are implementing. So we have option that one.
Okay. Do you happen to know what the difference is between the one version that you just showed us and the paid version?
It's not a paid version. It's a free version, whatever we used for our demo. But I mean, if you go for enterprise version, you will get a more support community as well. So that is, yeah.
Okay. There's another question now. It says, are there any limitations or restrictions I should be aware of when using Atlantis?
I don't think so. There is a restrictions, so you can implement. So it supports, as I mentioned, all the cloud providers, and yeah, there is no restrictions as of now, as per my knowledge.
Okay. Also, in regards to state management, how does Atlantis manage state? Is it something that we declare ourselves, or it just manages it? It has a storage for that.
You're talking about storage point of view, or how?
The state, as in Terraform state.
Yeah, Terraform state. That's what I mean. So it supports even backend like AWS S3 and Azure Blob as well. But in our demo, so we used as a EC2 instance. So everything will be stored in our EC2 instance itself under Atlantis folder.
Okay, thank you. Any further questions from the room? Okay, everyone shaking their head.
Yeah.
Thank you for participating.
Thank you guys. So hope you guys have enjoyed. So try to implement one more time in your local system. You'll get more hands-on. So thank you. Thanks for, we have a, social gathering. So we have a pizza and we have drinks as well. So please go and enjoy. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Don't relax yet. We're not done. We're not done.